So given that my entire channel is carried by one fucking series, here are some manga recommendations for you, a person who read Oyasumi Punpun and for some reason want more pain, you kinky masochist. Number 5, Not Simple. Not Simple is a psychological drama that really sparks that oh god, oh no, what the fuck reaction, as many seinen manga do, but this time it's achieved in a mere 15 chapters. Not Simple tells the story of Ian, a guy who, much like Punpun, never seems to have anything go his way. A majority of this manga deals with the issues in Ian's family, and I shit you not, it's more fucked up than the Punpun household. And I don't even think it's a contest, really. The art style is very avant-garde and unconventional. Personally, I like it and think it really fits the entire aesthetic and makes the all-in-all reading experience more enjoyable and interesting, as opposed to if it had like a more conventional art style, if you know what I mean. I might make a more in-depth video about this in the future, so I won't speak further on it now, but go read it so you'll be up to speed when I do talk about it more. Number 4, Our Happy Time. This manga adaptation of a Korean novel by the same name really hits you in the gut in one way or another with all 8 of its chapters. The main character is a retired pianist who struggles with severe trauma and depression and can't seem to find meaning in her life until she becomes acquainted with an inmate on death row. It's a real field trip, IMO. Very philosophical, existential, and honestly a must-read for all seinen fans in my humble opinion. It made me cry, and manga rarely does that, so I don't know, there you go. But speaking of crying, number 3, The Horizon. Yeah, it's a manhwa, but let's be real, if you haven't touched a single manhwa, you can really broaden your horizons with this one. Sorry. Regular viewers have heard me talk about this one before, but I'm kinda banking on this one reaching new people as well. Fingers crossed. Leave your own recommendations down in the comment section below. Let's make the algorithm go whoop whoop, and also if you suggest the manga that I end up reading and enjoying, then I make a video about it for you to enjoy, so it's a win-win scenario. So yeah, I'm recommending The Horizon once again, because it really is still to this day the most devastating manga or manhwa or whatever that I've ever read, and again it's a fairly short one at only 21 chapters. The Horizon takes place in a dystopian world destroyed by war, plague, famine, and you know, all the good stuff. It follows the lives of these 2 children just trying to survive in this world, and some of the horrible things that happen to them really break you. I think partially because, and this might sound weird, the things that happen to them can be fairly predictable. Reading this manhwa, you're constantly tense as fuck, thinking shit, please don't let this thing happen to them. And then that thing happens, shattering all hope you had, and it absolutely demolishes your spirit. This is a really weird way of trying to sell a story, but hey, you guys like this kind of shit, right? We all need therapy. Number 2, Chino Wadachi. This one is still ongoing, so if it goes to shit in the future, don't come at me, I guess. At the time of recording, it has 118 chapters out, and basically the protagonist of Chino Wadachi is constantly manipulated and psychologically tormented by his inhumane mother to such extremes that reading this manga will probably become one of the most uncomfortable experiences with a piece of entertainment you've ever had. Prepare a bucket for potential and tomato juice to lower blood pressure. Have fun. Number 1, Homunculus. I don't think I've read another manga that takes such a thorough deep dive into the protagonist's mental state, or any character's mental state for that matter. You could argue Punpun, but in my opinion, Homunculus takes the cake. Homunculus tells the story of Nakoshi, a former rich boy turned homeless guy who gets a hole drilled in his skull for some cash, and thanks to this hole he's capable of seeing the inner troubles of other people manifested as monsters. Yeah, with how rooted in reality all the other entries on this list are, if this is your first time hearing about Homunculus, you might be thinking, nah, get that Shonen Jump ass weirdo shit out of here, but I assure you, this manga is what I would most recommend to someone who wants to experience something resembling Oyasumi Punpun. Homunculus, much like Punpun, contains scenarios and characters that act as perfect examples for what not to do in your own life. I personally felt like I walked away from both of these experiences with the same feeling, or with the same takeaway. Plus, it's shocking, I'm not gonna deny that. It's dark. I personally enjoy dark stuff. If you read Punpun, you probably enjoy dark stuff too. Fuck it, I even enjoy the stuff that's at least on surface level just dark for the sake of being dark. This manga has that. Punpun has that. A lot of seinen do. Homunculus is one of the most psychological works that I've ever consumed from any form of media, and it really excels at portraying the inner workings of just a deranged mind. I feel like this manga deserves more love, so even though this is like my 5th time talking about it on the channel, you can expect me to talk about it more in the future as well. And I think I'm officially rambling now, so thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, turn on the bell notifications. It really helps out a lot, and I hope you have a great day. Peace.